Will and Boogie?
I would not want to
I think they're both great players, and I think they would definitely be a good opposition because they play a way different game too.
Yeah. Rachel, you said you would not.
Well,
Why?
she probably wouldn't be here.
Exactly. I wouldn't have won 100%. If Will and Boogie were in the game, I would have not have won. But I think another cool one would be like Matt and Reagan. They would be
They're
cool.
fun.
Reagan was not Matt. I really like Matt. Matt is like a really nice guy.
I didn't watch too many seasons, so I don't want to give anybody
We
left
know.
out. Sorry.
All right, here's an interesting question. BB Girl 2659, will Super Pass be covering your wedding? Pick a damn date and maybe we will.
Who are you guys talking to?
Both of you actually. Let's go with Brendan and Rachel first.
There's no ring over there.
Yeah, so we have not set a date yet, but we keep pushing it back. And I think whenever we do get married, I would love Super Pass to cover.
And we would just pick the date, make sure it works for us.
Hey, I'm the guy. I just show up, remember?
And Jordan will both be at my bachelorette party, which is planned.
And I'm sorry, there will be no twit pics.
No twit pics?
Yeah. Well, hey, just remember, there gets to be a bachelor party, too.
Is it?
Yeah, shut up, Brennan.
My hermano will be there.
Yeah. No twit pics either.
My bachelorette party is in Aruba.
All right, guys, we've got...
yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't watch the show, but I heard.
Yeah.
I was
so we're doing the
so
bachelorette party
jealous
there.
that you got to sit beside
Kris Kardashian.
Yes, I was so jealous. I saw that and I was like,
she should have slipped you like an $800 bill or something.
yeah.
Is she like...
Let's go to a phone call. Let's go to Paul from Minnesota. Hey, Paul.
Hey, guys. Hi, Brendan, Rachel, Jeff, and Jordan. How are you?
Hey.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, first of all, major props to Jordan for her calming influence on Rachel.
Yay, Paul, you get an autograph picture. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, say it.
They was like nudging me, like autograph picture.
Jeff, Monday Night Football, the Bears got to come through, man.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Look at you.
Wait,
You're
you're
in Minnesota. But because he wants Detroit, he's in the same
0-4.
conference. So I hear what you're saying. It's going to be a tough game. Okay, what's going on? I don't want to start a whole thing here, but what's Cutler doing at Dancing with the Stars? You know what I mean? You got Monday Night Football coming up. You know, you get your head in the game. You don't need to go see your ex-girlfriend. Get your head in the game. We got Monday Night Football coming up. But I'm just going to leave it at that before I go on a tangent.
Rachel, you look great. Is that a new outfit that you purchased?
Thanks. Well, yes, my mom purchased it for me.
All right, here's my
So
question.
I guess that kind of counts.
Here's my question, Rachel. Is Jeff still scary to you?
Oh, no, Jeff is a sweetheart. I tend to get a little emotional and be a little mouthy. And Jeff and I, like he said before, like Jordan is like the Brendan in our relationship, and Jeff is like me. And
you guys just
we butt heads.
They butt heads.
So, and then Jordan and Brendan are like the ones that calm us down. If Jeff and I ever like had to do a competition together, I think we would be really competitive, but we might possibly kill each other.
Yeah.
Or break the apparatus.
Yeah, possibly.
Thanks for calling in, Paul.
Well, time out. Before people freak out, people are like, Super Pass is covering the wedding of the year. No, if it works out, we would love to cover it.
Well, it's definitely working out. What do you mean?
No, not you guys. But if the dates work out, if certain dates when, we can't get production crew there, it's not
Someone
gonna
had
happen,
said on Twitter that Jeff said if Jordan had won, Jeff would have put a ring on it.
Oh, that's a good question.
Dude, you guys are on top. I think I mentioned, I don't know. I did say it in the exit.
Let's say it wouldn't be like,
it wouldn't change anything.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying like it won't be that long.
They want to know how long till you put a ring on it.
Wait
a
what's
second.
not going to be long? Time out. Shut up.
No,
Jeff.
I'm saying
Jordan?
what's not going to be long? It's not going to
Next
be
question.
like.
What's not going to be long?
Anthony from Connecticut.
No, not yet.
Jordan, go. What's not going to be long?
Did
it's
anyone
not
hear
gonna
about
be
the
like-
neutrino they
like
discovered that
another
is faster than
Amano. Quiet down up
So
there.
you
I
anticipate
got
that
you,
there's going to
hermano.
be a ring on the finger sometime.
No, I mean it's not because we're trying to move
I love
on
you,
to the
I'm sorry.
next step. That's what I mean.
I forgot the original question.
I can't
but yeah,
wait
we're
until
moving
they
on.
move to
We're
California.
getting on to the next step in our relationship.
Well, would you let Super Pass cover part of your wedding?
Listen, let's not overwhelm her.
Will you let us know?
Listen, Brendan and Rachel are getting married. Let's take care of Brendan and Rachel's wedding first. We got bachelor and
So are
bachelorette
you
parties
guys
to go
trying to
to.
already have a double wedding?
No.
Wait. How about this? Will you let us know before you tweet
Anyone else?
when you get engaged?
Yeah, that's
Give us
what
the
we did.
exclusive.
That's what Brendan and I did.
Oh, an exclusive? I don't
An
know.
exclusive.
Are we signing contracts?
I'll be on phone.
You can tell your family, but they can't tweet either. Just gotta
My
tell
mom's
us.
big on Twitter.
Is she your mom?
Yeah.
Speaking of Twitter, Rachel,
she's not.
you're amazing at Twitter. Brennan, you're pretty good. You guys suck. Are you going to step it up or what?
I'm trying.
She tweeted
I'm trying.
You're
I
doing better. I know.
I'm
Jordan
getting
tweets so
better.
much
I'm
now.
trying.
Yeah.
We just got the show and we've been busy.
Bob set up my Twitter on my
Yeah.
phone.
And
Well,
I've been
not-
getting out there,
Bob.
and I said
Sorry,
I don't
I'm
answer every
sorry.
question, but once in a while I have a little.
You go
Tweet
off in like
fest.
5-minute spurts.
Yeah, and then but I send pictures and stuff. I try to get it out there.
I send
I don't
pictures.
want to like.
Your fans
I
love it. They
try to answer
appreciate it.
everybody's questions, but it's just sometimes they get caught up in a day and I can't do answer
I
them all.
can't
I'd
see
rather
'em.
because if I answer one, then when someone's like, "Why did you answer mine?" and then they get pissed. So I'd rather go in like a 10-minute.
So Jordan, how was dinner with Jeff's family last night? Since you did tweet it.
It was good.
There you
well,
go.
yeah, in the afternoon it was really good. I was
It was
so,
a lot of this talking.
Yeah.
No.
A
Let's
lot
move
of-
on to Anthony from Connecticut now.
Here he is.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Do you have a question?
Yeah. First, I just wanted to say that Rachel and Brendan, I loved you in Big Brother 12.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
You get a
And-
T-shirt or an autograph.
Oh, don't start giving away T-shirts now, Rachel.
You get a new stereo system.
Yeah. New plasma.
And new plasma.
I liked you this season too, but I was Team Danielle. Sorry.
Aw.
Take that back. No,
I know. I take back my T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I would just want to ask Jeff and Jordan. Well, Jordan, I wanted to know. Danielle had said that you were trying to ruin some of her relationships in the house after she had left, and I was wondering why Jeff was when Clea was HOH, why Jeff went up to bully her and sort of made up her mind for her.
Thank you for asking, Anthony. We'll let them answer.
Wait, why I was trying to ruin her? I don't think I tried anything.
Danielle's a hater, and my friends Jeff and Jordan are amazing. And they were not bullies, and they did not try to ruin anyone's relationship, ever. Jordan never said a bad word about anyone, and Jeff is not a bully. And people that say that, Danielle, are mean.
Well, I wanted to kind of address this whole bully thing too, because I don't even know where it came from. I didn't watch the show, so it might have been part of the show. It might have been on the live
We're
feeds.
feed watchers, Jeff. We're
Right.
feed
So I guess the
watchers.
bullying, I don't know where it came from. You know,
When
especially
you got evicted.
when I was yelling. Oh, is that where it, I don't know where it came from, but obviously I'm an emotional, aggressive person. You know, when I
I
talk.
think because Jeff talks
And
louder.
in the house, I wasn't bullying anybody into making decisions. Clea, I told her exactly what was going to happen if she put me and Rachel on the block, and exactly what I said happened. So I don't know how that was bullying. And as far as Shelly goes, I was on Shelly's team. She's the one who backstabbed me, and I wasn't bullying her. All I said was we instead of I. And I don't know where that came, and I don't understand the bully thing. I mean, I know I talk aggressively, but I never was like, listen, you go in this corner and you vote this way. I don't know. That's bullying to me, and I never thought I overstepped those boundaries. So I don't exactly know where the bullying is coming from.
Well, I know where it came from. It started with Danielle. She's the one who said it, and she's the one who started putting in, and she put it in Shelly's head because Shelly repeated exactly what Danielle had said to Rachel and I like week 2 or week 1. I don't even know. So it was just a bunch of nonsense. It was
is
people
a lot of
crying over
nonsense.
spilled milk.
And Danielle has her little clones that followed her around and copied everything she said, which Danielle the game's over, so I have no ill feelings toward her. She's awesome too. And it was a game. But by the same token, I don't think Jeff was a bully in the game. And just because Danielle said things doesn't mean that everything Danielle said were true.
I don't think I ever try to ruin her relationships with anybody. I think there were lines drawn, and we knew where our sides were, and that was really it. I don't think I ever said anything to anybody like, you can't go with Danielle. Maybe like talking to Shelly and Adam when I knew it was me, Rachel, and Jeff, being like, okay, we're all together, and maybe talking to Shelly and Adam being like, no, don't trust Danielle, you know, come with us, because we needed the numbers and they were in our alliance and things like that. But I never like went to anybody being like, don't trust.
Here's a question for you guys, since Anthony just brought it up and you guys are sitting here saying this is what we did, this is how we saw it. Is there anybody in your season that you are not friends with? I mean, is there anybody that
And
know,
you won't be friends with
and
after?
you won't be friends with? And it's okay to say.
No, I'm not going to sit here and bash any of the houses.
We're in a
Right.
circle of trust.
No, no,
right
no.
here.
I know, of
Well,
course.
I'm not going to sit here and bash anybody
Right. That's not your
that was
personality.
on our season, they can come in here and they can bash me and say whatever they want to say, whatever feelings they have towards me, but that's just not me. I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about any of them. It was just a game. The game is over.
Exactly.
And however they feel about me, if it's still like in the game, I felt like I was pretty honest with people. There's sometimes in the game, I think, like, even with Kalia, one time she asked me, can I trust Rachel? Of course I told her, yes, you can trust Rachel, because Rachel was on my team. And, but I mean, I think that's really the only thing. I don't think I really made like huge lies with people. I think I was pretty honest with people. And, but yeah, I have no ill willings for any of them. Even if they still are talking bad about me, I don't care. It's just a game and it's over with. And, you know, I wish
this
everybody
is the
the
Jordan
best.
that everybody said, nice to meet you, Jordan. You didn't play that way last time. You weren't as strong, and
You
you're strong
stepped
this
it
time.
up.
Yep. Your
You-
answer was just what we saw the whole season.
Well, let me speak, I mean, for everybody, and you included, I mean, even people who don't
Right.
like me that are in the house. That house brings out crazy things in you that you thought you never had, and people at home watch and judge, and they point fingers, but they're not in that house. You go through something in your mind that is just, you can't describe, and it changes your character, and you say things about people that you might have friends, you know, relationships with down the line, and it's hard to like go back and look at that. That's why I never watch and be like, I didn't mean it because I was thinking this and that at the same time. But people who watch have to tone it down a notch, because we're going through a very emotional thing, and being trapped in a house so long, it does something to your mind. So if someone said something bad about me, or I said something bad about someone else, it's all a game, and we get over it, and we're thankful, I think, that we were on it, and we have this opportunity to even do this chat. So anything that happened in the house, let's all get past it and judge us for the people that we are
That you are.
outside this house.
Exactly.
And that is why
All
we
right.
do these chats, for them to find
Yeah.
out the real you.
Exactly. and I
What
think-
happens in Big Brother should stay in Big Brother.
Except
Yeah.
it's taped 24/7, so I guess it stays forever.
So,
I agree
Serene,
too, because, oh, sorry.
I have to ask a question because she keeps tweeting it over and over and over, and I have no idea. Are you trying to split up our relationship here? What's going on? Shereen, Munchie? Jeff and Brennan, did you hear Jordan talking about how hot Brendan was
In his
Rachel's
HOH room.
Oh,
Jeff, are you
my
worried?
gosh.
No, but she did show me a video of Brendan in the mask with the ant thing on and the gumball. So something might be going on there.
Oh,
Brendan,
watch out.
you
Well,
know.
that's okay. We can always flip-flop.
I think all
What is going to go on? I'm kidding. I'm
No,
Brendan, what are you
just
getting
kidding.
here?
I think we
Just
just got
kidding.
our own reality show.
I think in that HOH room, all the girls would agree. It was a picture of Brendan when his hair was like grown out and he had dark hair. He looked like that Max guy from Dancing with the Stars. Every girl, Kalia, Portia, me, Rachel included. and
Even Adam was into
Adam
it.
was in there.
Picture?
It was you were already gone. And
Sorry,
even
Romano.
Shelly in there.
I
We were
know,
all
right?
like, wasn't Shelly in there too? We were
don't
all
know,
like,
but-
he looks good. Like,
Yeah.
or no, maybe Shelly wasn't there yet.
With the hair.
It was everybody else. Everybody was like, Brendan looks good. You need to tell him to grow his hair out a little bit
Well,
longer.
this is
he
why,
did look
because
good.
every time Brendan on his show had a bad haircut, either he drove into it with that. So when he has a good haircut, he looks
Yeah,
good.
exactly. That's what it
Brendan,
is.
you
All right.
did though. You looked hot. We all thought you did.
Oh, both all y'all
Well,
are
thank you,
hot.
Jordan.
Oh.
Strabbers, I think. Jeff, how do you
My
feel
hair is
about
growing out as we speak.
Jeff? How do you feel about Shelly tweeting about conversations you've had outside of the house?
What?
I think that got a little out of control. I had, I do see things on Twitter, and I take it, with a grain of salt. But I did tell Shelly that I was working on some shows in the house, and I think she took it as I have some shows outside the house. Like I said, it's all in, it's not even production. We're pitching shows, and I think Shelly took it the wrong way. She doesn't really understand like how the process
business.
works. I don't even say that because
Yeah.
I don't even understand what's going on either.
It's all good. All right.
Cambo21
So, yeah,
wants to
that's-
know,
I just thought it was
Jordan,
good.
did you get your clothes back from Portia?